Could there be a third force in the offing ahead of the 2027 general election? Well, already there are youthful leaders elected and aspiring from across the political divide, coalescing to form a third force under the Kenya Moja banner. The youthful leaders who are promising alternative leadership are neither inclined to the united opposition or Kenya Kwanza coalition. Their main agenda is to make President Ruto a one-term president. As our senior political affairs reporter Chris Tairu reports, critics have termed the new formation as opportunistic, team with no political direction, no agenda, neither the financial muscle to stage a presidential campaign and face Ruto and the opposition at the ballot.
In the run-up to the 2022 general election, the youthful leaders strongly campaigned for either President William Ruto or ODM party leader Raila Odinga, and majority of them successfully elected on Kenya Kwanza coalition or Azimio affiliate parties. Fast forward to 2025, 24 months to the 2027 general election, the same youthful leaders have now abandoned their political godfathers and have united despite their political parties to forge a new political pathway. They are youthful and drawn from all corners of the country, not supporting the united opposition nor the re-election of President William Ruto. The leaders, majority serving their second term in parliament, have already started countrywide campaigns with their promise of offering change. Going by the regions, Nairobi County has two main youthful leaders who have decided to go against the grain and are members of ODM party led by the party's Secretary General Edwin Sifuna and Embakasi East MP Babu Owino, who has already declared to vie for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat and not on an ODM ticket. In the Mount Kenya region, Kiharu MP Ndende Nyoro, who was a close ally to President William Ruto, as well as his Githunguri counterpart Gathoni wa Mushomba, already have broken ranks with UDA party, and neither they facing the Wamunyoro direction in Madeira constituency.
When you talk about Wamuchomba has no weight apart from Rigathi Gachagua's weight. When you talk about Sifuna has no weight apart from Raila's weight. He has no light. If Raila switches off the ODM light on him, Sifuna will fizzle out. When you talk about Ndindi Nyoro was a creation of the President William Ruto. And you've realized that ever since he moved out of William Ruto's corner, he's fizzling out.
In the absence of an agenda, there is no force, leave alone second or third. In the absence of an alternative agenda, whether you are young or old, what Kenyans are looking for. Today, the current government is saying, okay, we have done a bit of SHA. What is your alternative on health?
Never mind that someone will want to tell them that, oh, you are riding on the general wave of ODM, oh, never mind that you are riding, they are going to be told you are riding on Raila Odinga's crest. No, even for him, for them to catch his eye, they had to distinguish themselves from the general pool of the youth.
The Western region seems to be having majority of the youthful members and who have decided to unite with other like-minded politicians. Top on the list is Saboti MP Caleb Amisi, who is serving his second term in parliament, and affiliated to ODM party, Vihiga Senator Godfrey Osotsi of ODM, Bumula MP Jack Wamboka, who was elected on a DAP Kenya party ticket, Kabuchai MP Majimbo Kalasinga, who was elected in a by-election and won on a Ford Kenya party ticket, and Busia Senator Kiom Tata, who was elected on a National Reconstruction Alliance. The numbers are expected to increase given the new leadership wrangles that have started haunting DAP Kenya between party leader Eugene Wamalwa and his deputy Trans Nzoia Governor George Natembeya.
You know, when you say a force to reckon with, then I laugh because I look at the individuals who are forming the so-called third force, and there are individuals with no traction. There are individuals who are creations of certain politicians, either in government or in the opposition.
Raila Odinga especially should know that his best political years are behind him, that he should listen to the young people who are talking to him, like Edwin Sifuna, Caleb Amisi, Babu Owino, whose best political years are ahead of them, and that Ruto is going to become a political casualty. There have been many individuals like him in the political history of the world.
In Nyanza region, Ugenya MP David Ochieng, who managed to beat the ODM wave in Siaya County and elected on a Movement for Democratic and Growth Party MDG, stands out as one who has gone against the grain as well, as Gitutu Masaba MP Cliff Gaisare. In the Coast region, Nyali MP Muhammad Ali, commonly referred to as Jicho Pevu, stands among the youths in the Kenya Moja movement, while in the Eastern region, Moso Ukambani area, Kaiti MP Joshua Kimilu represents the youthful leaders. One of the visible political parties also supporting the new force include the Democratic National Alliance, which is the new kid on the block.
Empty sloganeering on one term, so and so must go, is not going to take us to where the Kenya that we want. So even the young leaders, I mean, if you are not with the government and you're not with the opposition, and amongst yourself you don't have your own leader as it is, then you say you're as clueless as it can get.
Now, our agenda is beyond Ruto must go. Our agenda is that Rutoism must go. And Ruto, the individual, is an embodiment of things that have gone very wrong. Of course, in the fullness of time, we are going to unveil memoranda, we are going to unveil manifesto, statements of intent and all that. But the easiest way to look at it is just to flip Rutoism the other side, and you can say this is the Kenya we don't want.
The youthful politicians are mainly depending on the Gen Zs to support their agenda of bringing a new wave of political leadership with an aim of improving the lives of Kenyan citizenry.
In terms of political formation, there is nothing like Gen Z. Gen Z is just a hype. It's just a hype, and so long as you have an exciting thing, just as we were when we were young people, they get excited towards that. But amongst the Gen Z, they are ODM members, they are DCP members, they are Jubilee members. So the Gen Z, mantra and hype will finally collapse into, young people supporting various political groups.
Eventually, even the Gen Zs will come back to the communities. And when they come back to the communities, they cannot live in isolation.
We seem to be forgetting very fast where we have come from. We are glorifying, lionizing, sanitizing, and idolizing people who have in the past been part of the problem. Some of them have been even the drivers of that problem. And so when you look at Kenya Kwanza and you look at the other side, the way it is constituted just now, it does not offer this country the way forward.
The youthful politicians have already started their own empowerment programs, having covered at least 2 constituencies, Kabuchai in Bungoma County and Saboti in Trans Nzoia County, and they intend to extend it to other constituencies. Well, are they being funded by the Kenya Kwanza administration to split the united opposition and deny them for full support? Chris Dairo, KTN, Nairobi.